Eli, you've played on teams that won a lot early, have lost early. How does that help you kind of lead this team, and what did you tell the team after the loss?
I mean, we just got to stay the course. We got buy-in to our habits. I mean, the formula worked in the past years, so you just lock into what coach is teaching, we apply it. It's proven that we can win championships, so we just got to stay the course.
Arizona is the tallest team in the nation in terms of average height. What is their size like to play against?
I mean, they have a really good inside presence. I mean, they have a lob threat, and then the second big is very active. So they're a really good team. We got to get back in the lab and solve some of those problems.
Any other questions for Eli?
Seemed like they sped you up a little bit with their length on the perimeter at times. How can you guys adjust to that moving forward?
We just got to take our time, take breaths. I mean, it sounds easy, but we just got to relax more, let the game come to us, and run the sets.
Okay, Eli. Thank you.
Yep.
Questions for Coach? Dylan, you want to go again?
Yeah, it was the second game, I think, this year that you played a team that was really long and athletic inside. How do you think they handled that, and how can they adjust to that moving forward?
Well, overall, we didn't do a really good job of going at their length. I think at times we forced the issue by driving to try to finish over top of their length instead of, like we talked about as a team, driving kick is going to be open. I love the aggressiveness, but we most importantly have to be the smart aggressive, and that's something that we lacked this evening.
What did how do you think you guys handled their overall pace?
Well, the pace, it was good. Give them credit. They well-coached team. They're going to be a team that's really going to make some noise throughout the season. But when you talk about the pace, I think at times we just wasn't in our right spots offensively. There were some sets that players, maybe 3 guys knew what we were going to run and 2 guys didn't, or 4 knew and 1 guy didn't. So we had a lot of mental breakdowns. And I don't know if maybe it was because of the fatigue factor, because that's the only thing I can think of. Mental fatigue was one of the things that settled in with our group. And I thought we got off to a really good start early with our energy and effort. But then there were moments when, like I expected our guys to get a little tired. We were going to get into our rotation a little early. But then once we got into our rotation and the other guys got back in, the energy level sort of dwindled away. But, we're going to get better, and I trust we will. It's a part of the game, adversity. But, adversity hits will define the man on how he responds the next time.
When your team comes out and isn't making a lot of three-pointers in the first half, Coach, is the message at halftime like get to the hole more, or like take your time and get a better three-point shot, or something else?
Basically, when the team shoots open shots, let it fly. And make or miss, we live with the results. And there were times when we took some open looks and they didn't go in. And there are times when we do take those same shots, they do. It's just the nature of the game. But I encourage my guys to keep shooting.
You guys had one of the best defenses in the country last year. How would you evaluate where the defense is at through 5 games this year?
Well, give Arizona credit. They really did a really good job of getting anything they wanted when they wanted to. And that was the only game that we played thus far that we've allowed teams to be able to beat us in the paint for 54 points, come off ball screens and get lobs over top. And unfortunately, we did not do a good job of getting deflections, getting high hands. We didn't do a good job of having any presence on the ball. But that's not the defense, the Michigan defense that we're accustomed to. But like Eli mentioned earlier, we will get back to the lab, the words he used, and seeing how we can get better, because I trust this team, and I also trust the staff that we're going to come back looking for solutions, and we're a solution-based group, and we're going to figure it out and get better.